I find my way home, yeah.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
In this week's episode, we talk about apparently Scott's doing it for the hose.
I like hosed.
And even though it's pre-recorded, this weekend was December 6/7.
Yay!
So we want you to make sure that you watch our show because we talk about all kinds of fun things. We talked about food, and I think we segued between each subject this week.
Pretty much. But I'm just kind of curious why you're talking about watches when we have something about a watch in the show.
Segue. See? Even the beginning of the show segues.
We're there.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. This is a show being hosted by a robot and a human. That's right, it's the holiday season, and there is a robot hosting your show. I'm that robot, I'm Steve.
And I'm the human, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, and Steve losing his head.
And Steve doing what?
Losing his head.
No. Oh, I broke it. Oh, well.
Why'd you broke it?
Yay.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, look at that.
So are you incognito because the Bears got their asses handed to them? Well, actually, it was a pretty close game. So
They're the Bears. Bears still suck. I don't care.
Exactly. Surprising that they were, up there.
Where are they up?
Well, it was the Bears. The Bears were technically number one, and the Packers were number two because of the tie.
Yeah, Bears are shit, which is number two. Huh.
Yes, it's a number two. Woo-hoo.
Oh, I should have put on a green shirt. That'd have been even funnier.
It would have been.
I didn't think of that. Why didn't you tell me that?
Well, because I didn't know what you were doing until we started the show, and you did that.
Yeah, I have a green shirt.
So I'm assuming that the hat is green?
What hat?
Well, the one that you're wearing. The face mask.
I'm wearing a hat.
So, anywho's.
I'm not wearing a hat, but that's cool.
Okay, now you got a flat head.
Yeah, that part's working better. Well, my eyes are. My eyes on his eyes.
Yeah. So, anyway.
We're going to talk about what we noticed is going on in the world today.
Theoretically.
Starting with the pictures behind us. But before we do, make sure you go down there and share, like. What else?
Subscribe. Well, of course, if you're watching the show, the odds are you're already subscribed. But you might be one of the new people that are just blinking in and go, hey, these guys are pretty funny. Subscribe.
Did you ever notice that like only 1% of all the people who watch shows actually subscribe to them? Or is it 10%? Maybe it's 10%.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to a lot, but I do like them. And because I like them, they show up in my feed all the time.
Yeah, but subscribing helps the algorithm even more.
That is correct.
So you need to do that.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, you did like, subscribe, and share, and give it to all your friends and frenemies, and 'tis the season to be sharing.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you got behind you there? Looks like a Christmassy type theme.
You think? What gives you that idea?
The sign that says "I do it for the hose."
I don't think it says that.
It says "Ho ho holy one."
There
is
you
that
go.
Tiger Woods' sign?
Okay.
Are there 18 holes there?
Ooh. No, this is the Cove a hotel in Lake Geneva. The lobby.
Did you go sit in the chair?
I did not. I was doing that. It's the last weekend when I was doing that wedding.
Okay.
With all the snow. And I met the general manager, and I was hoping he was interested in hiring me to be Santa this weekend. Turns out I was, busy, so he couldn't use me. But I wanted to be in there because that's a great backdrop.
It is a great backdrop. Did they have a Santa hired? You would think they'd have a Santa hired.
They did not. They had never, not even thought about it. They had a school group coming in or something. So I don't know if they brought somebody in at the last minute.
They just left Santa's chair open? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I wasn't there. I was there at night on Saturday last week. They wanted somebody for yesterday.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Yep, I just showed him my picture. He says, "You're a good-looking Santa." I said, "Thank you." He says, "Give me your information." So I did.
Cool. Are you booked out through the season then?
No, we're still down big time, like 70% from what it used to be.
Yeah, but what happens if you got Santa and snow at the same time? What do you do?
I have another Santa.
Ah.
Unless we book two of them on the same day, which happens.
Yeah, well, I'd imagine it's a limited engagement.
It is, but usually the Santa gig is maximum 4 hours. You know, like nine till 1 is the normal, like breakfast with Santa type stuff that we do.
Okay.
So if we have snow, when I book a show, I do tell them, you know, I plow snow. If we get a big snow, I'm going to have to plow snow. I will, you know, if we're double booked.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. So far, I've been pretty lucky.
I wouldn't hire a Santa who says they can't be here if it's snowing.
Well, actually, that's not the way I word it. It's like I stop plowing and I come and do Santa and then I go back to plowing. So it's the plow people that I'm informing them that, I might be a little late because I'm Santa.
Gotcha.
See, as long as I get the businesses cleared out in time for them to be open, they don't care what time I show up.
Sure.
It's just the residences, usually are in kind of a hurry.
Yeah, because they got to get in their house.
Yep.
Out of their house.
Yeah, and this big snow we just had, it was kind of interesting because there were a couple of places where I had to wait for them to figure out how to get their car out of their driveway so I could plow their driveway.
You can't create a path?
Usually not.
You can't pull up and then come alongside of them and then
we have ditches here. It rains
the driveway is a single car driveway?
Yes, that's the main driveway is single car, and then it flares out when it gets to the house so that you can have multiple vehicles up there. But the driveway itself is single.
Gotcha.
For most of them. I think there's 2 that are big. The rest of them are all single.
And you don't have that drag plow anymore, right? Where you can pull
No, that's the part that sucks, right?
Yeah.
The poly blade is awesome for, saves me on fuel and, it doesn't screw up the front end of the truck. But without that weight, I cannot back drag for crap.
Got it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've learned how to get it for the most part, but
bummers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Live and learn, then get loves.
So remember I was telling you about the Williams family and the guy who, Ryan Williams, who has Ryanhenge here in Nevada?
No.
Remember I told you there was a Stonehenge replica?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing the Stonehenge part up. That made more sense because that popped in my head.
His name is Ryan, and it's Ryanhenge.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool. But they own Western Elite. Garbage. What do you call that?
Refuse.
Refuge?
Refuse.
Yeah,
refuse, not refuge. Refuse.
So they have a dump.
Okay.
And they have property. And they have a thing they do every year. Well, past 15 years. And they've been doing a toy drive for the past 4.
Okay.
Where he invites all of his all his customers up for free. And he has like a Santa Wonderland type thing. It's very, very cool. I mean, it's very cool. So what does that look like behind me?
Well, it looks like you were in a limo bus on the way to. Oh, you know what? This is a train car.
Aha. You know any Christmas movies that this could be?
Well, is the movie this is patterned off of an animated movie
Could be.
with Tom Hanks as the conductor?
Could be.
I can't remember the name of the movie though.
You couldn't remember Polar Express?
That's it, Polar Express. I would have
Should I take it?
remembered it in a few minutes. You know that. That's how my brain works. I will remember it.
Yeah, after I tell you.
It's-
You got it every time.
Now, I've gotten it when you haven't told me too, and I just blurted out like 3 minutes later. You go, "Oh yeah, I remember."
But isn't that cool? So Ryan collects a lot of stuff.
Okay,
He's got a little train that they have that goes around a paddock with the animals. He's got horses and alpacas
kind of like Kittyland
Goats.
Train.
and kind of like his own little personal train. Like
Well,
have
yeah,
that
like
that
the-
train.
Yes,
Then
the
they got
size
this
that
little-
Kittyland had. The same thing.
Yeah, but a little bit bigger. But do I have a picture of it? I think I have a picture of it. Let me see if I can pull my pictures up here.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at the size of that thing. That has to be full size track.
This is a full size train,
Yeah.
but this is even better. The train car is on a semi truck flatbed,
Okay.
designed to be
Yep.
a semi truck.
That makes sense. Yep.
How cool is that?
Very. All it takes is money and imagination.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it is such a cool. What did I just share? I shared the wrong thing.
That's a show board. There we go.
What am I sharing? I don't know.
Well, right now you're not sharing anything anymore. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Hang on. Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. We're
No,
back
I-
to normal.
I had to click different buttons.
Okay.
All right, so let's clear all those.
It's like a whole bunch of pictures of the same thing.
So we'll talk a little bit about the effect I did there. But there's Santa and Mrs. Claus on the train. Right? Peggy and I. This was getting on the train. Do you remember the movie?
Polar Express, yes.
You remember the guy on the roof with the fire?
The hobo.
They recreated that. How cool
Yeah, I
is that?
see that. That's pretty good.
They did that. This is a hand-carved Italian,
Nativity scene.
hand-painted Italian nativity set.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff this guy's got. This is while you're waiting in line. Looks just like your snow, doesn't it?
Sort of. Except that looks like bubbles.
It's snow.
It's bubbles.
He has a bunch of these little vignettes while you're waiting in line, kind of like being on a ride, like, when you're waiting in line.
Exactly.
I mean, how cool. There's the little train. See it?
Not sure. Is it the purple vehicle on the right?
Is this picture not big enough?
Well, what I'm seeing is
Kind of dark.
I don't see an actual train.
Trying to see how
I see something that looks like an above ground carnival
You see
ride rail.
You see the red here?
Okay, yes. It's very
There's the
small.
engine, and then you see the engineer.
Okay, no, it's way too
The
small to
engineer's
see
right
that.
there.
That's the problem because don't
Yeah,
forget
it's too dark. The
yeah.
picture's too dark. That's a bummer. But yeah, there's the train. Peggy.
it's the Bumble.
They did like a police police phone booth. From England, the vignette thing. Let's see. Here, Ryan Henge. Right, Stonehenge.
Right?
Scan there for more information. I wonder if the scan works from my picture.
Good question.
Kinda cool. But there it is. Kind of cool, right?
I get it. That's Ryan Henge. Got it now.
Yeah, it's like Stonehenge, but Ryan Henge. Oh, there's
Yeah.
there's another shot of the train.
All right. Yeah, now I can see it. It's, got a little locomotive in the front. Then
See
it
the
looks
guy
like a
sitting there.
trolley in the back.
Yeah, and little cars.
Yep.
A little bit better. Not a great picture, but Christmas Express. The vacuum cleaner. But
Cool.
yeah, so that's that. So it was really cool. But so the effect of this picture, they gave you a meal. The meal was good. It was a hot dog, chili, cornbread, a cookie. And this was all free for the people who are his customers.
Right.
And there easily were, what did Peggy and I estimate? Over 50 cars in a row. And there were at least 10 rows. So that's 500 cars. And I don't think anybody came by themselves.
Right.
And there were a lot of families there. I mean, a lot of families. So there had to be 2,000 people there, and they got the people through. They had burn bins. They had pictures with Santa. It was very cool. They had hot chocolate stations. They gave out, they had a little house while you're waiting in line with lollipops stuck into the roof.
Well, there's usually little houses when you're in line because they have to use those little houses.
And you get a lollipop, and they had cookies, and what else? They had it was very cool. I was super impressed. And being at altitude, it was actually pretty cool. It was what was it? It was fun. I really, 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 really enjoyed it.
I would have enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it was so well put on. The people were so friendly. I didn't get a chance to ask employees if it was part of their volunteer time, if they're actually getting paid to be there. But, there had to be property keepers that lived up there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I was truly, truly impressed and amazed at how much they put into this and how much they do. And it was cool. It was very cool.
I would agree with you, even though I wasn't there. It looks cool.
Yeah, I was. You could tell I was impressed.
Yes, because you're rambling and you don't ramble very often.
Yeah, I know. Hey, so we'll move on from that.
Okay.
Do you have any homework?
I do not, because today was our shopping day and I was plowing snow.
So you didn't shop? You have no food in your house?
Well, there's always food in the house, but there's nothing new and interesting.
Wow. Well, then I'm going to have to come back and show you my homework that I found. You're going to love this. This is absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
Ow.
Ow!
Uh-oh.
Stop poking yourself in the eye.
Screwed up. Oh,
Well, it's okay if she's on top.
I screwed up. So
All
I
right.
went shopping today.
Okay.
And you'll have to guess where I went shopping.
Oh, I know where you went shopping. All right, it's Costco.
Yeah. So I saw these.
Organic dried pineapple tidbits, no sugar added.
These could be good.
They are good.
Oh, these are good?
I do. I've gotten the
let's see if
mango
they're
ones too. The mango ones are really good.
Are you sure you got mango ones?
Yep.
Why are you taking away my thunder here?
I haven't done it in over 4 years. My dad was still alive. I can't go there since he passed away. He's the one that had the card.
You can just buy your own.
I don't go down there anymore. The closest Costco to me is an hour away.
That smell is overwhelming.
It's very, very pineapple-y and sugary. You can smell both.
No.
Even though there's no sugar in there.
Kind of rotty. Well, pineapple has sugar. It's no sugar added.
Correct.
All right, that's very overwhelming. Kind of like a freeze-dried apple.
Yeah, kind of.
Or not freeze-dried, it's dry apple.
Yeah. They should be really pineapple-y.
Pineapple tidbits. All right.
Tonight. So the one thing I did notice about the pineapple versus the mango is much firmer. The pineapple, you're right. It almost feels soggy because it's...
These don't.
But the flavor was really good. They're very pineapple-y.
Flavor's good, but
Yeah.
they're dry.
I put them in ice cream, vanilla ice cream. It was really nummy.
Oh, yeah, Jeannie could do that. Jeannie likes ice cream, blueberries, and chocolate syrup.
Okay, that's one way to make the blueberries taste good.
And I told her,
I'm not a
said, "You
blueberry
should
guy."
you should just have chocolate milk and blueberries.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a big fan of blueberries. I mean, I'll eat them. It's not like I hate them.
I like frozen ones. Especially on a nice hot day.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which is, again, why you take blueberries and you stick them in vanilla ice cream.
Mangoes.
Mangoes.
I'm not tearing very well here.
Yeah, I just tried to give goobers
They're not cutting very well either. What the hell? I'm going to have to hopefully not drop it.
Yes, don't drop it, Steve.
Dang it.
Dang it. Dang it. Get a new rope and hang it. Hang it from the highest tree.
All right, I have it open.
All right. Yes, you did.
Good job.
You did kind of trash it, didn't you? Okay.
So even that is?
Yeah, it's right on the money, Steve. You obviously used a ruler and good snippers.
All right, so let's see if the overwhelming smell of this is. Okay, you know what? Dried fruit in a bag, not the best smell.
No, it's because it's been sitting in a plastic bag. But yeah, those things, they taste so good. Holy cow, I didn't put the whole thing in my mouth. I bit mine in half.
These are sweetened.
Yeah. They're really, really nummy.
These are good.
Yeah. The bad part is
dry place away from heat and light for best quality.
The last time I had those.
Refrigerate after opening. Oh. Did you know that?
I never refrigerated mine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did not. I mean, granted, they only last a couple of days, but
So
you got a
ketchup for you?
You got a big bag. The ones that we got were smaller. They're okay. See this bag? Oh, it doesn't work.
No,
It's a green bag. Right. All right. See this size bag?
Yeah.
The ones that I got was half again as big. So it was bigger than this, but not that big.
It doesn't say to refrigerate the pineapples after opening, but it does say to refrigerate them.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, I like mangoes. I was thinking about making up a trail mix.
Okay.
Throw some pineapples and some mango in there.
Sure.
And then some nuts. I bought cashews, but the bag was ripped when I got up to the cash register. There was no way I was going back getting in line again.
Right. One of the problems with the pineapple sticking in a bag of nuts, because I've had that in mixes.
Mm-hmm.
If the pineapple isn't completely dried, it makes the nuts taste moist, right?
Well, I will separate them out. I'll just have a bag of each and then just eat some. All right. Well, I didn't get the nuts, but yeah. So we'll have to see what I add.
Okay. Works for me, Maynard.
So yeah. So I saw that. I also got a pumpkin pie. The reason I got a pumpkin pie is their big pumpkin pie. I think it's a 16-inch pumpkin pie.
That's a big pie.
It's a huge pie.
Yeah.
Guess how much they're selling it for?
$6.99.
I thought it was $5.99. Maybe it was $6.99. But yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah. Was it because it was after Thanksgiving when you bought it, right?
I bought it today.
Yeah. So yeah.
Really? So they have a bunch of extra mix and extra pie tins and they mark it down?
Usually.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I mean, their prices are low to begin with on certain items, and
that's not the normal price. So before Thanksgiving, I would have been paying the $12, $13, $14, $15 for the pie.
Was it their brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have only been like $8.99 for,
It was $99, so that breaks through. That's not the rules where it says it was marked down. Well, no, they have rules on their pricing. You know
that is
right?
correct. Yep.
If it's $99, that's the normal price. If it's any other number,
right,
and a 9, then it is a manager's temporary markdown. If it is not ending in a 9,
usually a 7.
That's the lowest price it's going to be, right?
Right. 7 or 8. Those are the big ones for that.
And
Or
then,
it's going to be a
if it-
discontinued item.
Did they have the Death Star, or is that Sam's Club?
I don't know. I don't
It's
ever
got a
go to
little
Sam's
star
Club.
on the thing where it's the discontinued item. I forget.
I don't think they use a star. They use something else. My mother was the one that explained this all to me, but that was 8 years ago.
All right, Costco pricing codes. Let's see how close I was to being right. Oh, wait, that's not.
Sometimes you're left,
How do I get this to full
which
screen?
is so confusing. Well, you push the little box between the minus sign and the time sign.
All right, this is not working.
I hate when that happens.
I was hoping that. All right, I'm just going to do 99 is full price. 97 or 88 or 00 are manager markdown or clearance conditions. Check condition. 49 and 69, etc. are manufacturer deals. And asterisks, they do have the asterisks on it, means it's not being restocked, discontinued, limited item. Green tag signals organic items, while dates and symbols like a plus sign offer more clues about restocking or specific offers. So there it is.
Yep.
So
Did they have the
49
robot?
and 69 are manufacturer deals. What?
Did they have the robot in that Costco?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I
Remember
didn't see it. But
many years or many shows ago, I had the Woodman's robot that would does inventory.
yeah, and also cleans the floors.
Yeah. So Costco's is one of the bigger companies that's been doing that. So I was wondering.
I
if
mean,
they had one there.
it's kind of busy right now, so I don't see them
yeah, that's
running that during the day. They probably run it at night.
at night. Yeah. Well, they were doing Woodman's 24/7 because it was one unit covering the whole store, and the store is huge, and so is Costco.
Well, and it's Woodman, so they stay open 24/7.
Correct. Which
So-
Costco and Walmart no longer do.
Costco never stayed open 24 hours that I know of.
Hmm. Yeah, that may be
It-
true.
So I don't know.
'Cause it was
Yeah.
always daytime when I was there. So
Oh, we know what we never talked about,
a lot of things.
which I told you to that I would talk about afterwards. My picture, the effects.
Oh,
That was captured in camera like that.
okay.
I got off on the food thing. Apparently, my fingers were oily. And when I pulled the phone out of my pocket, I touched the lens, and it kind of made like one section a little starry. So I took my finger and I smeared it across the whole lens, and that's how I got that effect. And I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. I mean, it even made his lantern, which you can't see because I'm in the way.
Right. We saw it earlier.
Yeah, and I thought that was a cool effect.
So next time, lick your fingers clean before you pick up your camera.
You're gross. Could have just washed your hands.
No, that's what your mouth is for. All right. So what else we got?
You're just weird. Oh no.
Oh,
Why does
yes.
it always do it on Sunday night?
Oh, you got an update?
No, it signs me out. Well, that too. But it signed me out. And I don't know why it signs me out.
I'm signing.
So homework. Oh, speaking of food, you know what Code Red is?
It's a Mountain Dew product.
No. You think Sam Altman wants Mountain Dew?
I don't know. Oh, Sam Walton?
Altman.
Altman. Okay, I was going to say Sam
Alt on
Walton
your key?
is no longer alive. So
Yeah, but he would want Code Red.
okay. Well, if it's not the Mountain Dew drink, then it has to be something like Code Red, Code Red. Oh,
Yes. You didn't hear about this in the news? So, well, I guess it's more in my news than in your news.
okay. Oh, crapola. I'll wait for you to come back.
What?
There you
What
go.
happened?
One of
You
us
froze.
froze. It's probably me, yeah, but it never
You
showed
didn't
up on
watch
my
the live
screen.
stream. I'm watching a live stream. It's you.
Okay.
I can still hear you. Could you still hear me or no?
No.
Then it was you because I'm watching.
Open AI goes nuclear.
Yeah. You see, Sam Altman declared a code red. You know why?
No.
They're worried because Google Gemini 3 is putting out all kinds of free stuff in there. Like, Google went from being crap a month ago to being the top contender for being the number one AI.
Okay.
Look at all the news. Look at this. Crazy. OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, in case people are wondering,
Okay.
is code red. So I bounce between all three of them. I bounce between Copilot, which is Microsoft's offering.
Right.
Copilot has the best conversation guy, right?
Okay.
So you can talk to it and it'll have conversations with you and you can get the best information out of it. You do have to work to get the prompts right, though, to get the information right. Sometimes they'll tell you don't know, but then if you reword how you ask the question, it can find it. The other day, we were driving past T-Mobile Arena, and there were motorcades. And I said, who's in town that would allow motorcades at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas? Sometimes there are special events at the T-Mobile Arena that celebrities would come in. They would block off the arena. I go, oh, yeah, okay, tonight at the T-Mobile Arena, what event is happening? Motorcades, sometimes celebrities go. And I go, finally go, look up T-Mobile Arena and tell me what event is happening tonight. And he goes, oh, tonight, I forgot what the event was. Oh, it was a UFC event. UFC is holding an event, and they probably have motorcades for celebrities that are coming in. You're like, oh, okay. Whatever. It didn't know who the celebrities were at that time.
Correct.
But
I do remember hearing somebody explaining that these AI chatbots are able to sort through something like 800,000 tidbits of information in less than a second. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So I used to use ChatGPT like all the time, but like Mark Benioff, and you don't even know who Mark Benioff is.
Nope.
Mark Benioff is the CEO
I know he's not Benihana.
and founder of Salesforce, but he used ChatGPT all the time. We're both using Google Gemini even more. And when I can't find the information I like right away, I like slipping over to Grok. That is Elon Musk's version of AI. So the big four again that I use are Copilot, Gemini 3, because Gemini 3 does all the best pictures. I need some pictures of you. You need to send me some pictures of you so I can make AI pictures of them and use them.
Okay. I don't really have a whole lot of pictures of me unless I'm in costume.
That's fine. Send them. I can put you in different places. But so.
You're going to make me show off my boobies, aren't you?
Copilot, Gemini, Grok, and ChatGPT. So right now, if I'm doing conversation, it's Copilot. If I'm doing pictures, it's Gemini. And sometimes I'll put the same prompt in all three, and Grok are the top three I'm using. I'm actually using ChatGPT less. But I'll put the same prompt in to see if I get different answers out of them. But I've become pretty good at doing AI prompts.
There's only one thing that I do. Do you know what it is?
You search in Google. You just go into Google and search, and you go,
Alexa, say hi to Steve.
I can't hear her. You got to get her closer.
She just said hello.
Alexa is stupid. They are not even AI. They've added some AI to it, but it is terrible. It from a standpoint of usability, it is so bad it's not even funny.
I do not disagree. And I will admit that when I'm on my phone every once in a while and I use the microphone because like I'm driving or whatever, I end up getting an AI thing. It's probably Copilot because it's on my Android, right?
No.
Which one's on Android?
Crap. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it sucks. I don't even use that one. I turn that one off. That one's always sucked. That was even worse than Bixby. Yeah. And then Hello Google is on there too.
Right.
But I know I can do. Let's see if this will work.
Work, 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 work.
Hey, S. What's been happening since the last time we chatted?
I'm actually on the air right now doing a podcast with Scott Thomas. Say hello to Scott Thomas.
Oh, hey, Scott. Great to have you on the other end of the line. Hope you both are having a blast recording the show.
Thank you, thank you.
He said, thank you, thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. It's awesome to be a little part of your podcast, so hey, have fun with it and keep the good vibes going.
Are there any cool or funny stories or good news stories that we should be talking about on the show this week?
Absolutely. There are a bunch of heartwarming stories this week. For instance, there's an amazing piece about 75 farmers in North Dakota who came together to finish a Fallen Friends final harvest. And there's another one about a tiny disabled puppy who found a new home just in time for Christmas. Both of those would be really sweet to chat about on your podcast.
Cool, thank you. Anything else you want to ask him, Scott?
Nope, that's good.
Oh, Scott, feel free to jump in if you've got any quirky topics you're curious about. I'm always up for a good chat and a fun question, so let me know what's on your mind.
Pretty good, right?
Hair.
I got him trained pretty well.
Yep.
He's way faster responsive than Gemini. So
Which one was that?
that's ChatGPT. That's Microsoft,
Right.
which is Copilot. Oh, no, sorry, not ChatGPT. That's Copilot, which is Microsoft.
Okay.
That's the best one for conversation. You can use that while you're driving around on the bus.
No.
Why not?
If I'm in my plow truck, I'm by myself. If I'm in a bus, bus is way too loud.
Oh, okay. Well, do
And
it in your plow truck then. You can
Yeah.
talk and have conversations. But it's cool.
Very
so
cool.
so there's that. So how did I get on that tangent?
I have no idea.
Oh, Code Red. That was the whole story.
Oh, yes, Code Red. Code Red.
So do you also, speaking of recapping,
You're giving me whiplash. It's a Sharpie.
I recapped.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of recapping, remember the story about the fake robots to get the pythons in Florida?
Yes.
Okay, complete and total failure.
Okay.
The pythons are apparently very smart. So the pythons, but they did discover some stuff from it. The pythons actually create feeding routes, just like deer do. Now you're in an area where they do deer hunting, right?
Yes.
And you know how the hunters catch deer, right?
Yes.
How?
Well, you look for their trails because they always go to things. If there's a water source, you go between a water source in the woods and you'll find trails there. If there is a farm field like soybeans or corn that's still got some stuff up there, there's going to be trails to the woods. So you can
Right,
know
but they
where
use
the
the
trails
same trails over and over again.
Yes.
And the worst part is the hunters discovered this, and they started feeding the deer during the summer when it's not hunting season.
Right. Which is also illegal.
So when it became hunting season, guess where the deer went?
Yeah. They did salt licks too.
Yeah. So, but same thing, right?
Yep.
So they knew they were coming. Well, they found out that the pythons did the same thing. They created these like trails, and they could find them so they could go catch them and kill them, because it's a big thing in Florida. These pythons
It is huge.
were introduced, and there's no predators.
Correct. And
Well-
they're wiped out a lot of species.
Guess what they found? That
That,
once the scientists started going there and started killing them, catching them, and killing them, the pythons were smart enough to go, we're going to avoid those bunny rabbits.
There you go.
So the pythons stopped eating or going to the bunny rabbits. So now the pythons are lost again. And the pythons are hard to curb because they have like 100 eggs at a
Yeah,
time.
it's absolutely insane. Yes.
Right? 100 eggs at a time. Absolutely ridiculous.
But
But-
in normal places where they're from, they lose almost all of them.
But guess what the bunnies did attract in the Florida Everglades?
Coyotes.
Think meaner. Think
Ooh.
Everglades.
Crocodigators.
Well, they didn't attract them from Australia.
Alligators.
Yeah. So alligators started coming there. But guess what this did now? the alligators started eating the bunnies at like $4,000, $6,000 a shot, even though they're robot bunnies.
Right.
They were crushing them.
Of course.
So they would get up there and they would crush the cage, crush the robot bunny. But guess what it did? It created a now enemy between pythons and alligators. So now the alligators are going after the pythons.
There you go.
So we'll see. So at least there's now a natural there's a predator for the pythons.
Ding,
Because
ding,
before,
ding,
the
ding, ding.
pythons
In
had
this
no
corner,
predators.
we have a python. This python is going to be up against ding, 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 ding. It's the alligator.
Yeah, but the bunny rabbit thing was a total failure.
Yeah.
I mean, it discovered some stuff, but yeah, it did not work out so well.
Almost every single piece of technology that we use in our lifetime started off as a mistake.
Who are you, Edison?
Something like that. It's always like that. There's more. There's always mistakes, and then they fix them. This is a great concept, but this is what's not working. Then they fix that, and sometimes it works great. Sometimes they have to fix something else too. But it's all mistakes always make things work. So they got information on the bunnies. They learned from it.
So are you saying Post-it notes?
If I recall correctly, Post-it notes was supposed to be something else.
Exactly right. It was supposed to be a permanent glue.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a temporary glue.
Yeah,
Which
which
put
worked.
it on paper.
Yeah, and it made them absolutely millions of dollars.
So, but that's not true. So, okay, well, no, that's true. But you said about failure, right? That things were a failure. You know what Thomas Edison's most famous quote about failure was, right?
Give me 3 or 4 minutes. I'll remember it.
Okay, I will give you a hint. The beginning is, I have not failed. Okay? So we'll come back to that. Let's see if Scott can
I thought it
actually
was
know
I
it.
have learned.
No, I have not failed.
No, that's not the phrase
It's
I was
been
thinking about.
paraphrased, but I have the actual quote.
Okay. Go ahead and read it because I don't remember that one. That's not what I remember.
Remember yours. What were you going to say?
It was something like, I can't. It's there, but I'll remember later and I'll come up with it.
All right, well, we'll see. But I know where you're going, and you're paraphrasing the second part of the quote, is what you're doing. But speaking of animals, and speaking of Crocs,
Oh,
what do Crocs and animals have in common?
They smell funny when they're wet.
What?
They smell funny when they're wet. It's true.
You've gone up and smelled Crocs when they're wet.
I have Crocs. I have gotten my wet Crocs that were sitting outside the pool and they got wet in the sun, and I've picked them up.
Shoes.
Yes. They smell when they're wet.
Okay, well, here's what they have in common. I did not, with my family loving animals so much, how did I not know that these existed for a year?
Because they weren't marketed in Las Vegas?
They're apparently marketed everywhere.
Oh, okay.
You see what those are?
Well, they're Crocs for dogs.
Crocs for pets. They have pet Crocs. So you can get Crocs that match your Crocs for your pet.
Yeah, just whatever you do, do not wear them in New York City.
Look, legitimate dog Crocs. No, we're serious. They're dog Crocs and they match. Those are Croc costumes. That's a Croc. But how did I not know that?
Well, because even though you know almost everything, you don't know everything.
But I'm really disappointed in my family. And you know what they call them? Bark. Bark is the world's most dog-centric company devoted to making dogs happy with the best products and services. Bark, a dog-obsessed team, applies unique, data-driven understanding what makes each dog special to design, play style, and specific toys. Founded in 2011, Bark Loyalty serves dogs nationwide. So Bark is selling the Crocs. It's just so weird. I'm sorry. I just found that weird. With the way that my daughter loves her dogs, 3 of them for crying out loud.
Right.
So yeah, it's nuts.
So have you ever seen Josh Johnson's videos?
Who?
Or Josh Johnson.
I know who Josh Johnson is.
He is a storytelling comedian, and one of the funniest ones I've ever heard him do, and he ended up doing it on one of the late night TV shows too, was about wearing Crocs in New York City. It's when we're done with the show, watch it.
He's on Dropout TV.
Okay.
Josh,
I just know that it's interesting because, you're used to comedians just boom, 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 boom. And he's like super laid back. He's just, it was like this, he's got these long gaps and stuff. It's like, wow. But it's worth waiting for because he's stupid funny.
Yeah, he was on a Daily Show.
That's what it was. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And he did the Crocs thing on it.
He did on that show?
Yep.
Probably. Yeah, he's pretty funny. You gotta pick him up, catch him on Dropout TV. He's pretty funny. He does. I think he just does Game Changers. I've seen him in other stuff too on there. Dropout TV. Unfortunately, I don't. He has a podcast.
Yeah, oh well, yeah.
So does everybody.
Right.
Else. Well, we don't anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
I check out the reels when I'm in between stuff. Instead of, watching TV, I'd watch the reels because I like funny.
So before we get to our genuine positivity message, which is also a great quote, what was Edison's quote that started off, "I have not failed"?
It's the one I don't remember. I thought it was something about I have not failed, but I have learned. I thought that's what it was.
No. I just found 10,000 ways that it won't work.
See, I don't remember it being that way.
That's the quote.
Okay.
That's the quote. That quote is cited. That quote is the actual quote, not the paraphrase quote. You know what I mean? Like Einstein's quote is paraphrased. And what is so? Let me ask that question. Good job filling the dead air, Scott.
Well, I'm having problems with one of my earbuds. It was buzzing, and then it got quiet, and I couldn't hear you in it. So I was checking to see if there was a volume control on the actual earbud. I'm assuming there is, but I can't find it.
Where is the full? Okay, here we go. So this is the quote that everybody says. However, it is not the full quote. And when you hear the full quote, the meaning actually changes. So here is the quote, and let's see if you know what the part that everybody drops off is.
Okay.
A jack of all trades is a master of none. What's the part that everybody drops off?
See, that's the part I drop off too because I don't remember it. I just remember
There's a comma after that. Everybody drops it off. And if you look at it, so that makes it sound like what? A jack of all trades is a master of none. That makes it sound like what's good?
Being a master at a trade versus just knowing a little bit about a lot of things.
But it sounds like being a jack of all trades is bad, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I never thought about it that way because that's kind of like me.
What do you think it means?
It means that if you spread yourself too thin, you don't get to be great at something.
Okay. Right? So it's kind of the same thing that I said, right?
Yeah.
It makes it sound like a jack of all trades is bad.
Yeah.
Well, you just said if you spread yourself too thin, okay, is that good or bad what you just said then?
Okay.
We'll go there.
It depends on the field. Like if you are trying to be the best at something, then you can't be a jack of all trades. You got to focus to be the best. However, being a jack of all trades like me, I can do a whole bunch of different things halfway decent, but none of them greatly.
So is that good or bad? You have to decide, good or bad. No gray area.
It's gray.
No. Whatever.
All right. The way you're going about it, it's bad that you're not, because you're not focused.
It makes it sound like a jack of all trades is not the best, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Would you say that's the leaning of just saying the?
I would say that is the leaning towards that part of the phrase. Yes.
So you do agree with that?
I will agree with that, Steve. Yes.
Or are you just trying to get me to shut up?
If I wanted to get you shut up, I'd just mute you.
Okay. So the full quote is, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So it's better to be a jack of all trades. So this is what you were trying to say, that you're like, well, depending on where you are, because you should be a jack of all trades, I get more shit done because I'm a jack of all trades. Well, yes, if you say the whole phrase, but oftentimes better, oftentimes, not always, not absolute. Yep. There's your gray area.
Yeah.
But oftentimes better than a master of one.
Cool.
So that's the problem. And I don't think that you should do that to phrases. I don't think you should shorten them from the original quote. Now, if the original quote is short, you can keep it short, but I don't think you should shorten them from the original quote. Right?
Correct. Although in some cases you are correcting an error in the first place, which is weird, but yes.
What?
Every once in a while, the phrase itself has changed because things have changed. It's like technology.
What, like Einstein's theory of relativity has changed, or Newton's theory of gravity, or Bernoulli's principle?
Well, not yet. But, you know, when the aliens show up and they say, you do realize that you're wrong, this is the way it really is, then we'll know, and then we'll change.
Prove that gravity's wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then we'd all be floating, which would be kind of, yeah.
So then our interpretation of gravity is wrong.
See? But we don't know until it happens.
All right. Well, go get Funguy the Entertainer, and let's do our genuine positivity message with Funguy the Entertainer.
Oh, crap. I got stuck on the mat now. Hi, I'm Funguy the Entertainer, and I have a genuine positivity message for you. Would you like to hear it?
Well, no, I want to hear how you got stuck on the mat.
There you go. There are signs all around us. Some tell us danger is near. Others give directions so as to keep you from being lost. But the best of all signs touch you, make you cry, or make you laugh. So as Bill Engvall, Captain Obvious, and yes, me, Funguy the Entertainer, would say, here's your sign.
Scott, could you hold this down and show me where the nice man touched you? What was that?
It was a genuine positivity.
Where the sign touched you. That's what I should have said.
The sign touched me.
Could you please hold this down?
Signs everywhere. There's signs clogging up the scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the old man. Hey, you kids, get off my grass.
Get off the grass, damn it. It's my grass.
Yeah, that was a good one. Although I do want to know where the sign touched you. Please use this doll to show me where the sign touched you. I knew I'd get the joke out of it eventually. Oh, well.
Goofy ass guy. All right, what do we got next?
Oh, so the bar across the street from you?
Yes.
Packers Bar?
I have only been in it once for about 3 minutes.
Well, usually when you walk into a bar, that's about all it takes to know what kind of bar it is.
Well, she was just opening the place up for maybe the first month, and I was just giving her a whole bunch of glasses that we had left over in buses from other bars all around the area, and I had no use for them because I had like 50 of them, so I gave them to her.
So you don't know if they're happy
I
or
have
sad when they leave because of how the Packers did?
No idea whatsoever.
Well, you know the Packers played the Bears, right?
That is correct, and they beat the Bears.
And you know that was for first place, right?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
They would have been tied if it wasn't for the fact that the Packers had. I said, yeah, because then the Packers had a tie and the Bears did not. So,
whatever. But the Bears playing for a championship is hilarious.
It is. I don't keep up on that sort of stuff, but Susie does, and my brother-in-law does.
That's why I thought you would know, but you know the bar.
No, he was talking about something about some kind of points where the Bears only have 6 and the Packers have like 300. And it has something to do with something or another. And I'm just
cares?
I have no idea what the heck you're talking about, dude. Yeah. Like Charlie Brown's mother.
It turned into the Peanuts adults. Wah,
Yep.
wah, 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 wah.
Yep.
Right?
Left.
When he started talking about the points and the Packers and all that stuff.
Yep.
All you heard was wah, 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 wah.
Pretty
wah, wah.
much.
How can you not stay with the conversations here, man? Are you that out of it?
Yes. Because
You're more out of it this week than you were last week. That's weird.
Well, I was not expecting to have to even plow. So when I set the alarm early in the morning, just in case, because when I went to bed, it was snowing pretty heavy and we had like 6.5 more hours of snow. And when I looked at the projected radar, it stays heavy the whole 6.5 hours. I'm like, at this rate, there's no way it's going to be just 1 to 3 inches. No,
Really?
Yeah. So I set the alarm for 7:30 just in case. Because I don't like not knowing. I ended up waking up at 6 in the morning on my own, even though I went to bed at midnight, right?
Yeah.
Went downstairs, looked outside and said, crap, that's not 1 to 3 inches of snow. It ended up being 7 inches of snow.
Bummers.
Yeah. Surprise. I put all my stuff on, went outside to start plowing, and I forgot to unplug the one cord that drains the battery, so my truck didn't start.
Oh, really?
Really. So
how do you
I
fix that? You got to go buy a new battery, or can you get your battery charged up enough to?
I charged it up. I
doesn't
have
ruin the battery. Is it a deep cycle battery, so that doesn't ruin it when you completely bring it down to nothing?
Well, no, it's not a deep cycle, but even though it's down to nothing, it's still a new battery. It was only a year old. So I stuck my jump pack on it, but my jump pack had an issue. So I put my actual battery charger.
Jump pack had an issue?
Yes. It started clicking, going click, 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 like there was a problem. So I think it turns out that the jump pack, which has been sitting in the truck for months.
Probably not charged. It lost its charge.
Yes.
You know those jump packs are only good a few times. Because after you use them, they get worse and they don't hold the charge. And that's one of the things they don't tell you about that. If you use the jump pack more than 5 or 6 times, doesn't have enough charge to jump a car anymore.
Not for me. The one that I'm using, I've had for 5 years, and I used it for jumping all sorts of stuff, tractors and everything at the property, constantly using them.
Well, how much is yours?
Close to $200.
Yeah. It's a higher end one. But still,
Yeah.
Most of the ones that are around $100 or so, they don't last very long.
No, I could see that. I have a DeWalt one in my garage that's only $750. It says it was fully charged, but as soon as they took the charging cord off, it said not charged.
Yeah. Oops.
So that is going into the recycling bin.
Yeah. So speaking of the Bears,
remember
the Wiener Circle? The Wiener Circle, the hot dog place back in September, where they publicly announced that, Caleb Williams throws 4 touchdown passes on Sunday. We'll give everybody in Chicago a free hot dog.
Okay. I
Remember
sort
we
of
talked about that
remember
story?
that, yes.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
It happened, and they couldn't do it.
Well, no, they did it. That was back in September.
Okay.
So not this week, but last week, they said if Coach Ben Johnson takes off his shirt, they'll give everybody free hot dogs. Now, why they want to see the coach topless, I'm not really sure. Why? I don't know. So I don't know the lore behind. I don't know how they made that connection. Like,
I have no idea either.
If the coach takes off his shirt, we'll give Chicago free hot dogs. Like, I couldn't find a story in there anywhere about
explaining why this came up.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, like the one announcer on one of the football shows takes his shirt off after the games. Can't remember. I think it's the one with Strahan. What is that? Sunday Night Football?
Hey, I even know his first name.
Who, Michaels?
Yeah. Well, Michael.
just told you.
Michael Strahan. You just said Strahan.
No, I just told you Mike. Whatever.
Yeah, but I knew it was Mike Strahan. He's got that cool gap in his teeth.
That's supposed to be good luck.
Yeah.
What is
He's one of the few sports commentators that I actually can enjoy listening to. Because not only is he knowledgeable, he's fun.
Let's see if I can get a picture of football announcers here. Oh God, this is so bad.
What can I do
Trying
for
to
you?
see Howie Bradshaw. No, it's not part of. It's not part of Howie Mandel. Trying to find a picture of him so I can. He's got a beard. He used to play, but all the announcers used to play.
A beard. What's really weird is Tony Romo, who's from Burlington, Wisconsin, is now an announcer.
There he is. There he is. Thursday Night Football. All right, Thursday Night Football. So what is his name?
Fred.
Thursday Night
I know, it's Fred.
Thursday Night Football announcers. Here we go. We're getting closer. It's not Andrew Whitworth. It is. Where is it? I got his picture. If I showed you his picture, would you know who he is?
No.
Why is this not visit? I want to visit. I want to visit the site so I can see what his name is. Meet the Thursday Night Football broadcast team. Primetime Thursday Night Football, the same NFL reporters. Thursday night. Just who are their names? Oh, here we go. Finally.
I know it's not George Stephanopoulos.
It is. Why is he the last one? Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Why couldn't I think of Ryan Fitzpatrick? So Ryan Fitzpatrick will take his shirt off after games.
Okay.
As the announcer. So that's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay. He looks like that guy from the Viking movie.
Sure. But yeah, so that's him. But yeah, he'll take his shirt off. But again, so back to the Wiener Circle in Chicago.
Okay.
So Ben Johnson, after they won last week in the locker room, goes with the announcement. He says, "You know what, guys? You know what we're hungry for, right? Right? You know what we're hungry for? Let me tell you something. The city of Chicago's hungry too." Then he takes his shirt off and goes, "Then we get free hot dogs."
Okay.
Free hot dogs again.
Well, considering how much advertising that's worth, it, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah. It was in September. It was 4 touchdown passes against the Dallas Cowboys. So he did, and they did, and then now it's if he takes his shirt. But again, I don't know why. I don't understand how that became like why did he take his shirt off?
Yeah, no clue.
Oh, so another recap here.
Okay.
Remember, I was talking about watching the Thunderbirds practice.
Yes.
They were practicing over Nellis Air Force Base and that. Well, apparently on December 3rd, they were practicing over the dry lake beds in California, which is
okay.
Right.
Right.
By flight.
Yeah, by their flight, probably 20 minutes.
Well, one of the pilots ejected and the plane crashed.
Oh, that's bad.
So the pilot is in stable condition. They're investigating. But it brought up some things that I either forgot and or didn't know. But did you know that? Because here were some of the comments, right? So and I went, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I looked it up. It's gotten cheaper, but it says, here's a comment: glad the pilot is okay. We can replace the airframe. Looks like someone's going to be getting a new watch from Martin Baker. Now, have you heard about this tradition?
No.
So Martin Baker is the one who makes the ejector seat.
Okay.
And if you use the ejector seat and successfully eject from a plane, they would send you a watch, and you belong to a club. It was the Ejectee Club.
Yeah, because you've survived.
But now you only get a tie.
Who the frick
Don't
wants a
give
tie?
They don't give away. Well, the military guys wear ties, but you only get a tie, and they give them a free tie. But you can buy the watch.
It just seems lame.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's too many people ejecting these days. I want that watch.
Well, I could see if it's like a $6,000 Rolex, maybe you could bitch about it, but most watches average $100.
Yeah, I have no idea how much this watch was worth. But
No.
here's something I didn't know.
Wait a second. One thing that would have really impressed me is if they built a watch using the remains of the aircraft.
Yeah, you put a piece of the aircraft in it.
Yep.
But you
that would
want
be
to
cool.
you want to show the seat, so maybe you put a part of the chute in it. But speaking of the chute,
Oh, shoot.
you were supposed to buy the parachute rigger a bottle of Crown Royal.
Okay. I do remember hearing that.
Yeah. So, guy packs your chute and it works. You buy him a bottle of Crown Royal.
Right.
I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so the comments were pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this picture bigger. Here we go.
More
It's a little
bigger.
blurry, but this is a copy of the tie and the patch you get. So there you go. You like that?
Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Oh, no, it's danger, danger, Martin Baker.
Yeah. But I guess Martin Baker doesn't make all the ejector seats now. But kind of cool. The tie kind of looks more like a Delta logo,
Yeah,
the airlines logo.
I can see that. Yep.
But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Again, things I didn't know, the Don't Know Show.
That's why we have this name.
Right.
Granted,
All right, so-
I'm probably the poster boy for it, but still, yeah.
You don't know anything.
I don't know shit.
Should we go on to another story, or should we do some of our list stuff? Because it's that time of year.
Well, the problem
You don't
is
like the list stuff this year.
we got another problem.
What's that?
It's already that time.
Well, why did you talk so long?
Sure, Steve. Why did I talk so much? Yeah.
That's what I said. I just said that.
Yeah,
All right.
because I probably talked a tenth of what you do instead of a fifth. Yeah.
Oh, a fifth, tying it back into the Crown Royal.
There you go.
I
You
got
like
it.
that?
That was good. That was clever. Not
So,
that you meant to do that.
nope. But as soon as it came out, I says, I know what that did.
That took us to our word of the week.
We have one. And
Yes,
it
we
makes
do.
perfectly sense because it's confuddle.
Which is what you are today, even though that you are, I don't know, what are you this week? You're weird this week.
Weird. I'm weird every week.
No, you're not as into it as you should. I don't know. Will you just turn off the lights?
No, I didn't. Nothing changed here. Oh, because if you're happy, you know it, you clap your hands.
Yeah, turn off the lights.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're happy,
So
you know, turn off
anyway.
the lights. You're happy, you know, turn off the lights.
Confuddle is to
you're
perplex,
happy,
confuse, confound, or befuddle a person, to muddle or mix up speech, thoughts, etc.
So we should just put that across your thing right now. And the
Scott
other,
is
put
confuddled.
Or confuddled.
Yep.
Right? We'll just put like a stamp. Poof. Yeah, I wonder if we could animate that. Confuddled. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
hey.
You should
Let's
do
see
that in the
if
edit.
this does something. Did it give
See
me
what?
anything? No, I didn't see anything. How about
It doesn't work. I don't know why you're doing it.
it was
There's a new feature on Zoom where you can send gestures, but I see them on the screen, but it doesn't show them on the telecast.
yeah, that's weird.
Because if you go like this,
Then take your hand down and it pops up.
it didn't pop up for me. I turned it on. You
Yeah,
do it.
mine was on. Yep, I see it down there by React.
Yep. Now you got to hit the button for it to do it, right?
Yeah, it looks
Or you
like it.
click on it for it to move up on the screen because I don't see it yet. There it is. Yep. Oh, that was you. Well, that was me, or is that you? I don't know. What the heck?
Good question. I'm just, yeah, you're right. I'm still not seeing it pop up
Oh,
on
there
the
it
upper
is. There's
screen.
me. No, it did me. There's me doing it.
Right. But it's still not popping up on your, you're right. So that's
Yeah, it
kind
doesn't
of
pop up on the live. It only pops up on the. Oh, there's hearts. Oh, you turned red too, but it doesn't show up on the broadcast.
Yeah, that's weird. Why wouldn't it?
So that's kind of stupid. Oh, there it is. The heart showed up on the broadcast.
Really?
How'd you do that? Yeah, the heart showed up on the broadcast, but the.
Oh, I see him now. Yes.
But the heart gestures aren't.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that's a weird new toy for Zoom Workplace.
Okay, we'll have to mess with that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Wait,
check
you got
that out.
Well, but that's not gestures.
No, those are just
What are
reacts.
those?
Reacts.
Yeah, those are reacts.
Ooh, what does this one do? Oh, they're little rocket ships.
Yeah, see, I just put the clap up there at the same time that
Oh,
you did,
now you got to go to the doctor.
I got a shot for it.
Okay.
And they don't show up. It should have gone at the same time that you did yours. It should have done mine.
We
But it
just
didn't.
switched sides when I did the
Yeah,
hand.
what's that?
That was weird. It was called raise hand.
Okay, and I don't see it doing that on live, the switching sides, which is weird.
No, you're right. That,
All right,
again.
well, while Scott's busy playing it, nobody else can see this. It's stupid. Thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show's not a bad life decision,
Then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels.
you should do that.
Go down there, like, subscribe, share this. Please, please, please share. Please subscribe. It's all free. Tell everybody about us. And I want you to live every day, and we will. Oh, and remember, this weekend was 6/7.
Oh, my. Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
December 6th, 7th.
Be crazy. Hey, don't you step amaze me.